This arm is it's a one-time runtime multiplication, one-time random path for each multiplication gate, when computing the share of the output of the multiplication gate.
But
so this will be in this protocol. It will be calculated from the shatz as a shatz hash, but the verifier does not check if this is a hash of the some fixed seed and the gap index. Instead of that, the previous run returns the commitment of each randomness, and after receiving that randomness commitment, the challenger decides which view should be open.
I guess I'm still trying to understand. So they calculate this H value. So they are doing SHA-56. The prover needs to do SHA-56 120 times, however many times. Or sorry, like multiplication gates times number of transcripts times.
Yes.
So they do the same number of hashes as originally.
Yes, but it can be a SHA-2 instead of %,
okay.
for that computation.
And then instead of the verifier running the SHA-2 themselves, they send a random value R. The prover calculates a random linear combination of Z with Z.
Z is some randomness for the random linear computation.
Z is randomness.
So in the random linear combination, it's for
so who? Oh, sorry. Z is what the verifier sends the prover. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, right. And they compute the random linear combination with that Z, and all the R's is the coefficient of the ROC. Okay. And then so they send back C in 1, 2, 3.
It's either above 1 or 2 or 3. So it means challenge value.
Okay, and then you open the view, and then the verifier checks all 1, 2, or 3.
No, verifier checks only the open view.
But then your soundness error goes from 1/3 to 2/3, right?
Yes, because the verifier approver cannot estimate which view should be opened until computing the view and the randomness.
But the problem is you need to open 2, not just 1, right?
Yes, and also the prover. So the prover opens all of the 2 of the randomness and one of the view, and it can recompute the one of the remaining 2 view. So it can recover at most 2 players view. But this is the same as the ZKBoo, original ZKBoo protocol.
Oh, this is the original ZKBoo.
So even in the original no. So
RLC is new.
RLC is new. So I meant even in the original ZKBoo protocol, it reveals the two players view. So this point is the same.
I see, but the only benefit here is the verifier has to check less hash computations.
Yes, actually we still have to consider how to verify this commitment, but the verifier only needed to compute. So to check this randomness, the verifier only needed to hash this compute the hash for deriving the Z and C, challenge C, and also it needed to compute the this commitment of the randomness, but it's just a random linear combination.
But I guess what I'm confused by is the verifier, when they open their view, still needs to then do all the hashing, right?
So actually, in this open view, it contains some randomness value. So if E is selected, I think it will be E or 1, RE, and also RE plus 1, and RE plus 1 and N. So it also operates the randomness as a part of the proof. So
what is E? Sorry.
E is it challenge value meaning.
Oh, E.
Yeah.
Okay, challenge value 1, 2, 3, and they open sorry, how did you go from? Oh yeah, okay, RE1. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they open 2 people all the randomness.
Yes.
And then how do they verify it's the SHA-56?
so it doesn't have to, or it does not check the shared hash. So it does not compute this computation. Instead of that, it checks that the random linear computation using the often value and the z is equal to the previously submitted randomness commitment, big R or big R2 or big R3.
Wait, so what is stopping me, the prover, from just, instead of computing Rij as hash of Cij, I just choose my own number, my own random number, and I put it in there,
Yeah, it's also
and then
fine.
I commit to it,
Yeah,
and then I open it.
it's also fine.
No, that's not fine, right?
So yeah, so prover can actually, for example, derive this each randomness from some random seed.
Well, the prover can just set those values to whatever they want.
Yes, but I think it's not.
Oh, but they have to commit to them.
Yeah, so they cannot modify that right there, and also even if the prover sets this randomness to some trivial value like 0 or 1, it just breaks the zonarity property. It's not for soundness property, as far as I know.
I see, and it doesn't actually matter what it's set to, because both the first and third person or whatever, like the final sum, they still need a satisfying witness.
Yeah.
So even if that's not perfectly set, it's okay.
Yeah.
As long as they commit to that randomness.
Yes.
But then now my question is, so the E they said, this E is the same as the views that they open. Like they're opening the same randomness from the same two views that they open.
Sorry, one more time, please.
So previously, what would we do? We would open the randomness. Sorry, okay, maybe I didn't fully understand ZKBoo. So when you check the multiplication gate in the original protocol, you get the values of all the W's, and then you get the values of those people's R's, right?
Yeah, it gets all witness in the view of the only for the player E+1.
But then now my question is, how can they without everybody's randomness? How can they possibly verify those two views? Because like one of the views, okay, it has R1, let's say you open R1 and R2. One of the views will have R1 and R2's randomness, so I can see the multiplication gates and verify them. The third one will not have R3's randomness. So so the second one will not have R3's randomness. So how do I verify the multiplication gate was computed correctly?
Actually, the verifier does not check all of the view or all parties' view. It only checks two parties' view.
Yeah, but the two parties' view includes all three parties' randomness, right? Because it's like plus R1 minus R2 plus R2 minus R3,
okay.
Right?
And okay, so for this question, it can verify because, so for example, we consider E equal to. In that case, the verifier can receive the multiplication share of the multiplication results directly as a kind of, if the gate is C, it will be this way, and it's what does the computations differential? I think it's like maybe it's
and there's some multiplication going on.
Yeah, some multiplication depending on W2A, W2B, W3A, and W3B, and the randomness is R2 RC minus R3C, and also in the case of so the verifier want to recompute this calculation, so it needs WC and WC and these values, and these values are directly given in the view 3.
So the verifier is opening view 2 and 3.
Yeah, as the verifier receives all values in view 3, and it recomputes the player 2's view in this way.
Right. Well, they also need all the values from view 2. So they have all the values from view 2 and view 3, and so they know view. they know all the witness of user 2.
Yes. But it's just a share of the actual witness.
Yes, and then they need to open a second view, right?
You mean player to the view, right? Yeah.
Or sorry, in the original protocol, you open 2 views.
Yes. Yes, correct. And in the case of E2, it will. So actually, it directly receives the E plus 1's view, and it can the verifier can recompute the E is player is view. So in this way, it can open or more completely, it can verify that E and E plus 1's view is actually included in the first commitment. In the commitment in the first phase.
I guess what I'm confused by is, in order to verify 2 views, you need access to everybody's randomness.
Not true, because, for example, this W3A might be your multiplication or output of the output of the another multiplication output,
Okay.
and this will depend on R1 or A.
Yeah.
However, this value itself is included in the open views. Yeah, open view. So the verifier does not compute this W3A from scratch. It will be directly included in the open view, E plus 1's view.
Oh, I see. So we only verify W2C. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't verify W1C or W2C.
Yeah. So for the E plus 1, in the case of W3, it only checks that the given viewed value is corresponding to the C3, but it does not recompute given value for E3. It checks E equals 3. The verifier only recomputes all of the witness value one get by one, only for E or player E. Yeah.
Open 2 views, but you verify against 1 view.
Yes.
Aha. Okay. And then I see. So this is why you only need 2 people's randomness.
Yes.
And then to verify their randomness, you just check, did they commit to all the randomness correctly?
Yes.
And the commitment being an RLC instead of a hash,
yes,
is more efficient.
Yes.
Okay.
And so the remaining problem is how to optimize this verifying this commitment. So I think it still be your hash of the all witness shares of each player, and it cannot use any new randomness. So
isn't the point of sum check to verify RLC very fast?
Sum check?
Yeah. No. Maybe I'm making it up. I forgot what the sum check was.
Maybe. I know some check protocol, but I think is the previous cost linear is the some check protocol.
I don't remember. Let me check. depends on time and space apparently. So this is not multilinear sum string. This is univariate sum string, right?
I see. If we apply F50 yeah, if we apply F50, it can be single variable polynomial.
So they said you can do run in n log n and use space log n, or you can run in linear time and use linear space. And
I see.
the result from last year was GSF paper was what did they contribute? Oh, and you can go in between however you want, as this paper said.
I see. So we can think this is a kind of long input commitment because we don't have to any kind of we don't have to regard this view as a vector or a polynomial.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to check that whole of the view is corresponding to this Ci or not.
Yeah.
So is there any commitment scheme or whose computation cost is sublinear against the input bit ranks? So I think this is our current question.
That seems not possible.
Yeah. And
But that's okay because RLC is much cheaper than SHA-56 anyways. So
yeah, this is okay, but we still need a hash for this part. And we cannot we cannot use RSC here because there's no randomness.
no randomness. What if the randomness was just the first value in the view or something?
You mean prover receives some randomness the first phase, right?
Yeah, but then the fiat Shamir you would need some seed, right?
Yeah, yes.
So I'm saying the seed of the fiat Shamir is like the first value in the view or something. Maybe it's not high enough entropy.
Let me see. So
Oh, you have the seed.
sorry.
You have the seed, right?
Yeah. So we have C for the following part after round one, but in the round one we still need to compute the commitment of the view.
Yeah, but we have the seed I.
Seed R. Yeah.
So we can use that. We can hash that and make that the ROC value, right? Maybe.
But only with seed. So for example, we can just first commit the input and derive the randomness from that, and compute the random linear combination of the views. And does it work? So the point is, so so for each input share, we send the input share commitment, and send the randomness. And instead of the actual commitment, we compute RMSC of this random linear combination of for each view. It seems to be still secure. Anyway, we can prove the security by proving the special soundness of the multi-round schema protocol. But in is there any error? Do you think it has some any?
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
repetition.
Sorry.
No worries. So in this approach, the number of hash computation only depends on the input size, and every commitment verification except for the first input commitment should be just a random linear combination.
It's dangerous because, like, if you mess up one value in your views, then you can match any commitment in any RLC, right? Because it's just the last value you change by a different value when you modify by R to get your original commitment back.
So this is which the rust?
Like, if I can change even one value in my witness,
yeah,
I can reconstruct a fake RLC. Or like I look at my random number, I say, oh, like, this is the value of the last two numbers mod my prime or whatever, and I'm gonna decrease the first one by some amount and increase the second one by some amount, I'm gonna get back the same value. And so seeing the RLC is not necessarily a commitment scheme.
I see. However, the point is, the proofer cannot estimate which view should be opened until committing all
Sure.
values.
Oh, I see. They didn't commit all the values.
Yes.
And if they commit fake values, and when you open it, I see. When you open 2 out of 3, you'll find a discrepancy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you add the RLC at the beginning. Now you have no more hashing. Why has
Yeah.
nobody done this? Can we send this improvement to Weijie and
Yeah.
to
Okay.
Yingtang and Enrico
Yeah.
and see what they say?
Yeah. And I think we can prove its soundness. So, do you know how to prove the soundness in the Sigma protocol?
Signal protocol?
Sigma protocol means
Sigma protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, you prove the soundness of each round, right?
So it's proves that if you have some number of transcripts with the same commitment but
Yeah.
with different charge data, you can extract the witness.
Yes.
In that case, you can prove this soundness of the Sigma protocol. And
You're saying use a simulator.
yeah. So if we have merge round, we can define the number of required transcript for each round.
Yeah.
So in that case, it would be 1, 1, or 3, and so you can imagine if we can receive the 3 transcript which has the same commitment, but each open view is different. So you have all of the open. You can open all views, and in that case, we can say first we can say this each C should be computed correctly because each transcript should pass the verification, and verifier directly recomputes all commitments, and also the randomness should be the same randomness in each R, large R should be used in this commitment because the verifier also directly checks that. So we can say the same R is used in this view for each player, and since we have all of the share of all players share, if we receive 3 transcripts, we can recompute the input value by adding all input share, so we can extract the witness. So yeah, I think it seems to be fine, and it will be super efficient for recursion.
Yeah.
Because it only requires native computation.
You have to do. Oh, there's no hash.
Hash is just for this
Yeah, there's
input
no
share
half.
commitment.
Let me take a picture of this board.
Yeah. Yeah, we can write a paper about that.
That's what I was thinking. We could, like, what should we name this paper? Like ZKBoo something.
ZKBoo sharp.
Boo shop?
Because C proper, plus,
C sharp.
ZKBoo, ZKBoo plus, ZKBoo sharp.
We could also have a fun name like ZK Boogie or something, you know?
ZKBoo here.
Like ZK Boogie?
Boogie.
You know Boogie the Dance?
Ah, I see, yeah. It's, yeah, funny name is also fine.
I like funny names. See, I like Boo Sharp, but people might get confused because C Sharp was before C, right? Or before C++.
I see,
right?
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know. So the point is, I don't think this is an improvement version of ZKBoo++ because it increases the number of rounds and proof size. But so it just choose a different trade-off.
Yeah, it's a different trade-off. Also, I lied. C Sharp was after C++, the first version.
Well, there's one viewer.
Oh. Cool.
Who is it?
I don't know. I can check. I mean, I think the only person who subscribed to this is my girlfriend, so I don't think there's anyone on the streams. Could also be a bot. It's maybe the most likely. Let me check. And I just see 2 viewers because I'm viewing now. Oh, maybe not. How do you see who's viewing the stream? Oh. No. Anyways, something. Okay, that's cool.